Welcome to the episode 19 of the book of Genesis. And here some things really did happen. And the title is Sodom and Gomorrah Destroyed. Read the Bible with me. The two angels arrived at Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gateway of the city. When he saw them, he got up to meet them and bowed down with his face to the ground. "My lords," he said, "please turn aside to your servant's house. You can wash your feet and spend the night, and then go on your way early in the morning." "No," they answered, "we will spend the night in the square." But he insisted so strongly that they did go with him and entered his house. He prepared a meal for them, baking bread without yeast, and they ate. Before they had gone to bed, all the men from every part of the city of Sodom, both young and old, surrounded the house. They called to Lot, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us so that we can have sex with them." Lot went outside to meet them and shut the door behind him and said, "No, my friends, don't do these wicked things. Look, I have two daughters who have never slept with a man. Let me bring them out to you, and you can do what you like with them. But don't do anything to these men, for they have come under the protection of my roof." "Get out of our way," they replied. "This fellow came here as a foreigner, and now he wants to play the judge. Well, we'll treat you worse than them." They kept bringing pressure on Lot and moved forward to break down the door. But the men inside reached out and pulled Lot back into the house and shut the door. Then they struck the men who were at the door of the house, young and old, with blindness, so that they could not find the door. The two men said to Lot, "Do you have anyone else here, sons-in-laws, sons or daughters, or anyone else in the city who belongs to you? Get them out of here, because we are going to destroy this place." The outcry to the Lord against its people is so great that he has sent us to destroy it. So Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-laws who were pledged to marry his daughters. He said, "Hurry and get out of this place, because the Lord is about to destroy the city." But his sons-in-laws thought he was joking. With the coming of dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying, "Hurry, take your wife and your daughters who are here, or you will be swept away when the city is punished." When he hesitated, the man grasped his hand and the hands of his wife and of his two daughters and led them safely out of the city, for the Lord was merciful to them. As soon as they had brought them out, one of them said, "Flee for your lives, don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away." But Lot said to them, "No, my lords, please, your servant has found favor in your eyes, and you have shown great kindness to me in sparing my life. But I can't flee to the mountains. These disasters will overtake me, and I'll die. Look, here is a town near enough to run to, and it is small. Let me flee to it. It is very small, isn't it? Then my life will be spared." He said to him, "Very well, I will grant this request too. I will not overthrow the town you speak of, but flee there quickly, because I cannot do anything until you reach it. That is why the town was called Zoar. By the time Lot reached Zoar, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sapphire on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of heaven. Thus he overthrew those cities and the entire plain, destroying all those living in the cities and also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. Early the next morning, Abraham got up and returned to the place where he had stood before the Lord. He looked down towards Sodom and Gomorrah, towards all the land of the plain, and he saw a dense smoke rising from the land, like smoke from a furnace. So when God destroyed the city of the plains, he remembered Abraham, and he brought Lot out of the catastrophe that overthrew the city where Lot had lived. Lot and his daughters. Lot and his two daughters left Zoar and settled in the mountain, for he was afraid to stay in Zoar. And his two daughters lived in a cave. One day the elder daughter said to the younger, "Our father is old, and there is no man around here to give us children, as is the custom all over the world. Let's get our father to drink wine and then sleep with him and preserve our family line through our father." The night they got their father to drink wine, and the elder daughter went in and slept with him. He was not aware of it when she lay down or when she got up. The next day, the elder daughter said to the younger, "Last night I slept with my father. Let's get him to drink wine again tonight, and you go in and sleep with him so we can preserve our family line through our father." So they got their father to drink wine that night also, and the younger daughter went in and slept with him. Again, he was not aware of it when she lay down or when she got up. So both of Lot's daughters became pregnant by their father. The elder daughter had a son, and she named him Moab. He is the father of the Moabites of today. The younger daughter also had a son, and she named him Ben-Ami. He is the father of the Ammonites of today. And that is the reading of today. Now, let's see the Genesis chapter 19 into context. The arrival of the angels in Sodom. Two angels came to Sodom to warn Lot of the impending destructions. Lot shows hospitality by inviting them into his home, offering protection in a city known for its wickedness. The men of Sodom, both young and old, surrounds Lot's house and demands to have a relationship with the visitors. The angels, this highlights the deep moral corruption of the city of Sodom. Lot tries to protect his guest by offering his daughters instead, but the crowd refuses. The angel intervenes, striking the man with blindness to protect Lot's family. Can you imagine your father offering you as a daughter to strangers so that he can only spare his visitors? Wow. The angels warn Lot to take his family and flee the city because God has determined to destroy it due to its wickedness. They instruct him to escape to the mountains and never to look back. But Lot and his family flee. God rains down sapphire and fire on Sodom and Gomorrah, destroying the cities. Lot's wife disobeys the instruction not to look back, and suddenly she did look back, but turned into a pillar of salt. After escaping into a cave, Lot's daughters, believing that there are no men left in the world, they get their father to drink wine, and after, when he was drunk, each of them went in and slept with their father. Indeed, the city of Sodom and Gomorrah had some things going down. May our cities never be like Sodom and Gomorrah, where God has to come down to destroy it